We are in full swing, guys. I am so excited. There was a little hustle and bustle. The first event, I think, is still like 45 minutes away. We made it. I don't know if Justin Rhodes is going to be here, but Joel Salatin's going to be here. That's pretty exciting. There's a really cute little fire pit area over there. They put down lots of wood chips. I'm guessing because it was really muddy. But that's a cool way to manage the mud on your farm or at a campground where you're having an event. It's a little chilly today. First day of fall. It's a high of like 61. I'm gonna need a jacket. Rob's getting breakfast ready, of course. What time is it?
I don't know.
There's people up there gathering to like get seats.
Spot,
is Joel Salatin at 8:30?
Oh, I don't have no idea. I doubt it. We need toast.
We need toast. That's my department.
What about the toast, guys?
And this is precisely why we love the RV, guys. I've got my own coffee. We're eating our own eggs, bacon from a local farm, and we slept in our own bed. And we have our dogs with us, and we're at an event that we're so excited to be at. It's gonna be so great. We got a good night's sleep, and everything's right at our fingertips, and we're gonna be on time for the 8:30 event. It did take a long time to pack up last night because you kind of bring everything, but then you have your house on wheels, right?
Right.
Alright guys, I already see it. So we are literally camping right here. The event is right back in there where all those people are walking. Again, our camper is right there. Everybody else is using porta pots. So reason number one to own a camper. We are at this event and we are literally right here. Everybody that's staying in a hotel had to get up way earlier or skip breakfast or skip a shower. It's so awesome. I love it. I'm having fun already. Alright, you wanna put this in the backpack? The seats are filling up over there. We gotta get over there. This is the first time they've ever done this event. I think they might. This is a Thursday, guys. How many seats do you think were up there? A couple thousand seats? Maybe 1,000? I think they sold out, man. Yeah. I'm so excited on my dog walks. I was like looking for Joel Salatin, like, am I just gonna see him at 6 a.m. walking the dogs? No, I did not. That was nice.
Got it.
Let me see. That's so pretty. There we go. That's cool. Yeah, try that. Oh, so much better. We were looking for a seat that wasn't leaning. I like to be balanced. Guys, we just spotted Rory Feet. He's in
Just a couple rows ahead of us.
the audience.
Weather. So how many of you had rain last evening? In a tent. So last evening, as we were setting all of this up, we saw the weather pattern coming in. So I called my wife and said, pray. I live 4 miles from here, by the way. My name is John Miller. I live 4 miles from here. It poured this morning. Where he was at, it rained at Walnut Creek, which is literally 2 miles from here. And I was right behind him coming in, and I said, wait a minute, he's throwing dust at me. The only place I know it did not rain is the campground. We never thought this could all work. I called Justin Rhodes and Joel Salatin, expecting both of them to say no. They both said yes.
I'll get this pulpit out here so we can have our sermon. Preach it. Thank you. Oh, it's great to be here. It's great to see such a wonderful crowd. When John called me about this, I didn't know if he could pull it off this fast. Most of these kinds of things take, 9-10 months to kind of percolate. So anyway, it's just a delight to be here, and really honored to work with this crew. I told when I got off the phone the first time with John, I told my wife, I don't know this guy, but after spending half an hour on the phone with him, visioning and thinking about what we would do, I'm not that smart, but I seem to have a talent for being able to tie my wagon to horses that are going places. And I think that's the key in life, isn't it? You don't have to do it, but you just need to find the horses that are going places and tie your wagon to them. And I said, this guy's going places. So it's really fun to work with a group that's going places, and it's just wonderful.
We are walking away from that Joel Salatin speech. It was extremely inspiring, but also Rob mentioned that it made him feel really good because we've been doing this stuff. We've been putting this stuff into place, and a couple years ago when the world was going crazy and people were buying food buckets, we set out to grow our own chickens and have a giant garden, and we canned for the first time this year. So we're walking away feeling pretty good, inspired at the same time, but overall, we're on the right track. Well, we were standing in the right spot. We got to shake Joel Salatin's hand. How cool was that? It was pretty cool. This afternoon, Joel is gonna butcher some chickens right here. There is a trailer here that you can rent. It is a fully stocked butcher trailer if you're in the area. I'm guessing it has all the sinks and the knives and fridges, everything you need.
They have a mill set up over here. They're gonna do a workshop on timber framing. Looks like some hand-hewn beams. This little setup on this trailer right here is interesting. So they made their own cones, and then it looks like they've got it set up for the starter is right on this little trailer with the plucker. So they're gonna, I mean, look at that. Bam, bam, bam. That's less walking.
I told you our stuff was too far apart. We were doing way too much walking.
This thing, bam, 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 bam.
Now that's simplified, guys. And when you're doing a lot, I think you have to think about all these little things. The ultimate chicken coop.
Oh.
I wish they were raffling it off.
You can move it, drag it.
You can move it?
With a tractor.
What? Only $61.86.
That's an expensive chicken.
Plus tax and delivery. Oh yeah.
Make it?
You could make it, and even better. I do like this little piece to let the light in.
Something like a squash or pumpkin, you just let it mature out. Cut it open if you're nervous. Cucumbers we ferment. Cucumbers have a little gelatinous sac around it. So you let it turn yellow, solid, slice it open, and you drop it in a jar or a container for 3 days, and you let it ferment out. I shake it.
Alright, that was extremely disappointing. We literally are wanting the nitty-gritty of like how to save seeds so that they regrow.
Broadly talking about more so like how commercial seed is saved and heirloom and non-GMO and what those regulations are. It is interesting, but
And
the
patents.
talk is on seed saving. So we thought like, okay, how do we save tomato seeds? How do we save bell pepper seeds?
We were looking for like step-by-step instructions.
Because we need them, because right now we're just, I don't know, maybe we're doing it right. We're just putting them in, drying them out, putting them in bags and labeling them, but.
Yeah, here's one of those things with a patio, guys. Whoa. I don't know if that's a goal. Is that a goal?
That thing?
Yeah, it's too big.
If it was sitting somewhere all the time, it's a goal.
I wouldn't mind having a patio on a tiny little one like this. Agreed?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
You know, all the chairs are taken up, and the next speaker is Composting by Joel Salatin, so there's really not gonna be any chairs. So we thought, hey, let's go grab our camping chairs and pop a squat.
Compost. I love history, and I think it's good for us to be in a context where we understand the history sometimes. Because the most common question I get asked when I do media interviews and stuff is, oh, this is all nice, but can we feed the world this way? That's the #1 question. And of course, as you know, right now with the war in Ukraine and everything, everybody heard about fertilizer prices going through the roof, blah, 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 you know. And so at our farm, the most exciting thing for us right now is we don't care. We don't buy it. With forced air coming up through it, all right, which probably for might be a little more sophisticated than some of us want to bite off, but it is a recognition that it needs oxygen. All right, these things need oxygen, and it has continued to heat. I can feel, you feel the heat in there. Okay, which means it's probably not completely done. It could decompose some more, or if it was completely done, it wouldn't heat up anymore.
Hi, I'm James from Easy Spreader. I take care of the manufacturing of Easy Spreader. I'm just not gonna say too much, just a little bit about the spreader and the company. This is a 25 bushel spreader. We got 5 different models, up to a 75 bushel.
Might have to speak a little louder.
Does somebody need to start shoveling?
We can barely hear you.
We're located, just located. We're located about 5 miles south of here. So we're a family-owned business for about.
Is this the first time this had anything in it?
First time.
We need to break a champagne bottle on or anything?
We can clean up again. So we're a family-owned business for about 45 years. So yeah, I never figured I'd get Joel to load a manure up for me.
You know how much I've shoveled in my lifetime?
There's a giant line. Justin Rhodes came in late because his son had surgery and he did not speak today, but he is doing a meetup at his Abundance Plus tent from 3 to 5, which we were a bit late to because we were watching Joel Salatin talk about compost. So we switched off going to the bathroom and taking the dogs out. Rob's holding our place in line till fingers crossed. I needed to charge our GoPro a little bit so we can capture us meeting Justin Rhodes.
To grow that, it stayed really small. It's like they were just overpowered by all the other chicks. But we got it out of there, and when we put it in with our other hens,
So you guys don't need me to take, you got like your professional camera.
she's ready. She's a vlogger.
Well, I'm videoing.
a vlogger.
How you feeling, Rob? This is our
You gotta turn that around. You're not gonna
inspiration
selfie
right
film.
Huh?
You gotta selfie film.
I know.
Hey, old friend. Oh, we've known you for so long.
Oh, yes, yes.
Hey!
Hello.
We're vlogging the
Okay,
vlogger.
good. I have to vlog
Hi,
you.
Lily.
Hi. Oh yeah, we
You have no
vlog each
idea
other.
who we are.
You got me in the vlog.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna put you in the vlog. How about
Hi.
that?
Hi.
What's your name?
Rob and Lizzie.
What's the channel?
Called to the road.
And what's your stick?
We started as an RV travel channel.
Okay.
We came home and decided to homestead and
Started watching you.
What
Got
is it
inspired.
What
Got
is it
chicken
with
brain.
homesteaders also being
RVers?
I don't know.
It's
It's the
opposite.
freedom.
It's
You have
the
your own
freedom.
kitchen, food freedom. You have
and then
your
you want to tie
bed.
yourself down with a bunch of animals and chores and everything, so you can't sit often.
Right. Well, did you know we did that?
Yeah.
Okay.
We did it before we found it.
Oh,
We were
okay.
like, hey, this guy's doing the same stuff.
We're two crazy people.
Now
All
we're
right.
crazy
Meaning
chicken
colliding.
people. A
Okay,
year
good.
later.
We got chickens
So
all
would
over
you
the
rather
place.
be on the road? Which is more freeing now that you've done both, the road or the homestead?
We're trying to figure out how to be seasonal and
Yeah.
still have a garden and raise chickens and maybe not the stuff that ties you down.
Yeah.
We did,
So we can-
we did meat
Why don't,
birds twice
nomadic, why
this
don't you
year.
become a nomadic gardener like Jim Kowaleski? Farms, Florida.
Yes.
People's
Yes.
front yard.
Yeah.
That's dream.
He's getting burnt out though.
He is.
So
I
we
think
could
God
slide
gives a
in.
season for a reason.
Yes.
A rest.
Certainly.
And he's not gotten a rest for decades.
I think we could
Just
raise
feel
meat
that.
birds in other people's front yards or backyards.
Yeah. I feel like the homestead for us was more free, more content. When people would come to our line during the tour and they would say, "You are, you've inspired me. I'm gonna go on the road." We're kind of like, "Oh, no." But they say they're gonna do a homestead. We're like,
We
"All
could
right."
tell you guys were getting a little burned out. We could tell.
I'm gonna write a book. You know,
And
it's
we
gonna
were
be called-
kind of burned out by the end too.
I'm gonna call it I Traveled America So You Don't Have to.
Okay.
They don't have to get burned out like we did.
She felt a little. We've been following Jonah's story. So we were ready to harvest meat birds, and I broke my collarbone.
What'd you break and do?
We ride a one wheel, so electric skateboard with a go-kart tire. Really adult.
I know another one.
right on the shoulder. So
really cool, right? Like really cool way to break your.
2 weeks
I
out
thought you were
from,
gonna say dirt bike.
I had those too.
Some sort of
Somehow
cool
I
machine.
bounced when I had that.
Okay. All right.
But she got to drag the chicken tractor around while I was unable, and we got to
butcher the chicken.
Yeah, we did a processing day with some help from friends and stuff and everything.
Good. Cool.
Yeah.
Great to meet you.
Yes.
Pretty cool event. So we get to bring the RV here and see people that are doing things that they love to do.
We like the convenience of it. I don't know if we want to live in it again.
I think we want to put a pad on our property eventually.
Yeah.
So maybe rent it on Airbnb or something, and then have it to go to events.
Very cool.
I don't need your signature. We've got Polyface Micro.
Okay, cool.
We were one of the lucky winners that got this.
You got the signature? I'll sign most of them.
We're praying for everybody.
It was real clean. It was real clean.
I can give you a longer one if you want. Some people are complaining. All right.
We're
Thanks,
praying
guys.
for Dylan.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. It's working.
Yeah.
Have
Bye.
fun. Bye.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, it was a great day, guys.
I was all jittery this morning, just realizing what was about to happen, and I think it met my expectations.
We've, I think what's cool is we've been watching these people that have literally changed kind of the trajectory of our lives. We've been very inspired by Joel Salatin and Justin, and amongst a bunch of other people that we watch, and we implemented their practices in our daily lives. So that's what's been happening for the last year. And then all of a sudden we woke up today in a campground that these people were milling about in, and they're just people like us. And you know, we got to say hi to Joel and shake his hand and thank him for the inspiration that he's provided to us and the change that he's causing. And you know, he's just a man, and we got to listen to some of his wisdom today. And then we got to meet Justin and talk to him and you know, witness his generosity and of time and some of his perspective. And it's been a great day. It's beautiful out here. We've now, after learning about the stuff on YouTube, I think some of this is also for people that have never done any of it, so a broader knowledge of this stuff or seeing it for the first time is very valuable for them. Where it's just crazy that a year ago we definitely did not know a lot of the stuff we know now or have done. But look at this thing frame they built over here.
Wow.
So it looks like they finished up the timber framing project for the day. Look at this thing, man. These guys put this up today. They milled the timbers. They put this together. There's no screws or nails in this, guys. It's just solid.